Hey guys, it's Mac with Momentum. Today we're going to talk about blogging and how to do blog content right. This is going to be content publishing and blogs for SEO. So why do people write blogs? You know, you have these blogs on your website, Party Host Helper, but it's like the age-old adage, if a tree falls in the woods, does anybody hear it? So there's two different aspects of blogging and how you can get traffic to the blog. One way is through SEO and getting your blog to rank high at the top of Google. So for example, how to celebrate your grad, you're not going to rank for this unless you put in the SEO tactics. And this isn't a super popular term, so it's not like it's, amazingly competitive. But the one way is SEO and getting you to rank for it and get organic traffic. And the other way is syndication or promotion through social media, email marketing, sharing, referrals, things like that. We're going to talk about blog SEO. So how to publish new content and do blog SEO. It all starts around what you want to rank for. So whenever you do keyword research, you can see here keywords that we've done research on your business and what you want to show up for. Let's go to keywords and you can see your position tracking and what you're currently ranking for. Now you can also see the search volume and the search difficulty. The more difficult it is means the more popular it is. The more search volume, the more you want to go after those blogs. So like event staff, these are in the thousands. If you want to rank for hire servers for a party, a lot of your blogs can be around hiring servers or event staff. If you want to talk about party planning or party staff, that can be another topic. The core principle here is talking about blog clustering. So if you have different keywords you want to rank on holistically as a business, let's say you take our website, needmomentum.com. Sorry, that I already had pulled up. We have a digital marketing blog called Momentum Mondays and Small Business Saturdays. All of our content around certain clusters. Here are the clusters, the categories: e-commerce, entrepreneurship, Facebook, Google Ads, Google My Business. The clusters can be around your services. So these categories all have to relate to a certain service, because we want to rank for these services. Now, it's a little bit more competitive in our industry, but if you want to rank locally, it's easier. If you want to rank nationally, it's harder. So each one of these would be a core blog cluster category. So for example, this would be digital marketing as the core topic. And your subtopics would be all blogs talking about this core topic, which is the pillar page. So this is pillar content marketing or blog cluster marketing. And so for you guys, this would be hiring event staff or party planning, some of the main things that your services offer to the public. So let's take party planning as the example here. So this would be party planning, and then your subtopics would all be talking about party planning. How to plan a party for graduation, or 6 graduation party planning ideas, or party planning during the coronavirus, or party planning for Easter. All those subtopics would come back to the core topic, in which each one of these blogs you want to link to your service page talking about party planning. So let's say we picked a content cluster of party planning. Each one of these blogs, the first thing I notice on this page here is this should say Party Host Helpers Blogs at the top with an H1 title. Below that, it should say a brief description of this page. This page is talking about blogs regarding party planning, event staffing, and hiring for parties. Thanks for reading. If you have any questions about party planning, so on and so forth. You just need one paragraph underneath the title here with some keywords in it and maybe some links to your service pages or city pages. Now, when you get down to these core blogs, I would structure this page differently. Maybe have a way to search through the blogs at the top here, and then maybe even have like an outline or a directory of the blogs. Now when we get into the core blogs, we also need to go through a few things here. Typically when going through the blogs, you want to make sure all of these images are compressed and tagged like we mentioned in the other video. And so each one of these needs its own alt tag. So let me go over here So there's no canonical tag, which doesn't tell you what page it should actually be defined as, and then how to celebrate your grad, party host helpers blog. That's actually fine because it's the title of the blog. And then there's no description tag at all. The description tag would pull whatever line is underneath this. So right underneath your title here, you should have a really short blurb about what this blog is going to be about, and then you can go into the blog below that. And then we can also look at it's not too friendly for mobile. There's some links without an anchor text. You don't want to directly link to something. You want to make sure everything has an anchor text link. And then we go into the alt tags. So a lot of this stuff doesn't have like a tag to this link. So this would be, how to celebrate your grad as the anchor text. And probably those are on the images maybe. I don't know. So it's saying there's links on this page that don't have an anchor text to them. So you need to have each image compressed and optimized. So if we go down here, images, a lot of these don't have alt tags, and a lot of them are loading way too slow. It's really hurting the SEO. So you need to tag and compress the images on this, just like I talked about in the other pages. Further down into the blog, these images are too small. They're too small in size as far as visually, but they're also too big in image size, so they need compressed and then tagged. And you need a little bit more depth here as far as the article. I'd probably make sure each one of your articles are 1,000 images. Make sure your articles do link out to other people like they are here, and then tell them, hey, I linked out to your article. Maybe send them a message via email or tag them on social media or comment something at the bottom of their blog. Just let people know that you've linked out to them, when you share it or post to your social media or in your emails. Give these people credit, and that way they might link to you next time. And that's just the proper way to go about that. As far as the content goes, you want to make sure you're also linking out to other pages on your site. And you want to make sure you have the menu bar here at the top too. People can't scroll away from this page or go to, your service pages. And you want to give them the chance to opt in to your emails. So either have a pop-up or have some sort of opt-in plugin here so they can put in their name and email and opt in to your blogs to get all future blogs. As far as the text goes, the main things are the head title and description. The title's good. The description, you don't have one. Tagging, compress the images. Make sure you're linking out to other pages on your website and tagging people whenever you're posting about this, as far as the people that you're linking out to. All these blogs would then link out to the cluster page. So how to celebrate your grad. This could be under party planning. So in the description here, talk about party planning in those next 2 sentences, and then also mention here are things you can do to celebrate your grad when thinking about party planning. If you're throwing a party, make sure to follow these planning objectives to have a good graduation party. That could be the title or the description of the page. And so that could be one of the subtopics of party planning. I hope this makes sense. You want to follow that topic, and so party planning could be a keyword, and graduation parties and other parties, party planning could be keywords or subtopics beneath that. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.